Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we are back today, and yeah, we're moving on, we're moving down quickly, and we're talking about Arizona next. So, believe it or not, the AP says, we haven't really called Arizona yet, but it's basically inevitable, and our channel has basically called it. In fact, the New York Times has called it. Donald Trump wins Arizona 2024 presidential election, completing a swing state sweep. Basically stating the New York Times has also projected Nevada. That's right. We'll talk about Nevada. I think it's a huge deal because this is a state that Donald Trump hasn't even carried before, compared to his two other runs. Hillary Clinton carried the state. Donald Trump couldn't carry the state in 2016. It's the first time in that Nevada is going to go Republican since 2004, when I was just an infant, by the way. This is my first time, actually, in my lifetime. I was just an infant, but in 2004. But actually seeing Nevada go red, and I think that's a huge thing. I don't think I'll see Virginia go red, but I don't know. We had a good chance, actually. We had a very good chance. It was a close one, but let's continue on. But yes, Nevada. Well, but today we're specifically talking about Arizona and what Arizona brings to the table, and it's probably going to look like something like, let's pull up the New York Times, NYT. But yeah, we're pulling up the New York Times. Okay. Yeah. It looks like this is 76% of the votes are in. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but it's what it's looking like right now is Arizona likely will be, Maricopa County to be exact, will likely be, of course, and heck, the Senate race is just dead on heat. Like, surprisingly, you thought this would be called, but it's not, actually. It's actually too close to call. Kari Lake, I don't think she'll win, but obviously she's overperforming her poll results, and who knows, only 76% of votes remain. All it takes, honestly, is just maybe a miracle will happen. I don't know. I think it would be this would make this. We won Pennsylvania. I'm not sure you've heard, but we won Pennsylvania in the U.S. Senate. That wasn't supposed to happen, but I have faith that we could flip Arizona. I have faith, but I don't think it will happen. But in terms of the Senate, by the way, but specifically in said the Republican race, it looks like we've already flipped Arizona. New York Times hasn't called it, but just to point out, we basically won Arizona. It's over. As the New York Times has clearly said, they've projected Donald Trump the winner in Arizona. I think it's pretty much done. But yes, let's take a look here. Yes, 52.5, 46. This isn't the final result, but yes, it says most voters cast ballots by mail in Arizona, and counting typically takes days. Officials in Maricopa County, and yeah, technically AP can call it any time, and so can the New York Times. They don't necessarily have to. We're 76% in, so I don't necessarily think we're going to get a sort of, in this case, a final result, but yeah, the reported margin is Republican by 4 points. This is so far the margin here. Yes. This map will no longer be updated. Yes, this is the votes reported, but yes. But yeah, let's take a look at what Wikipedia has to say. So basically, it's pretty much guaranteed that, in other words, my mouse is dying, so stopping. Come on. Yeah, like, seriously. Like, did they... Jackie Wilson won, by the way. I'm not sure they knew, but I'm just... Yeah, we'll take a look at that later. I don't want to make this video about Arizona, Nevada, because we'll cover Nevada later. That's when the races will be probably over. But what it's looking like right now, in terms of Arizona, which hasn't been colored in, which I guarantee you it will for Trump, 52 to 46%. Yeah, you'll see, compared to 2020, Trump outclassed, and that's part of the reason. Take a look at this map right here, compared to 2024. Well, yeah, I doubt that this... I really have a hard time believing that. Is Santa... What's it called? I forgot the name of this county. It's the most liberal county, and it's ridiculous that, in my opinion, that I'm blanking on it. But that county is supposedly supposed to go Democrat by 60%, and we are seeing this county go for Kamala Harris by, well, I don't know, like 50? In the 50s, I mean, it can. It definitely can. It's right here. I mean, 2016, this county voted for her in 60s, in the 60% range. I mean, the 70% range. 2020, I mean, it went down a little bit. I mean, out of everything, Donald Trump was gaining out of that county, and this could make sense anyway. That county, after all, could be part of the Hispanic vote. But yeah. Let's see that county. It's, yeah, 59%, and seeing there's 76%, I want to get my hopes up. I'm not going to get my hopes up over a county. I mean, if it goes to Kamala Harris by 70 or 60, I am not going to cry over that. I can care less. But take a look at these numbers. La Paz went to Trump by 60%. That's now Donald Trump 70% now. Mohave County is almost going to Trump by 80%. This is huge. And then you have Graham County. It's going to Trump by 70%. So this is absolutely huge. Absolutely big with these numbers here. And yeah, 52. Oh, yeah, look, they added more. They're adding more. I don't know. They're not going... It doesn't look like they're going to... Not by much, but you'll see it's 76% now. I don't know if they added more for Ruben Gallego or for Kari Lake, or... I mean, that Eduardo Quintana lady. Eduardo, I think that's a guy, actually. He's actually hurting Ruben. I think it's the reason why Ruben Gallego is not overperforming actually that well is because of Eduardo here. Our friend Eduardo Quintana is just hurting our friend Ruben Gallego too much. But yeah, he's not really our friend, by the way. We're trying to prevent him from taking the Senate because Arizona's not a blue state. Let's just wake up. Like, it voted for Trump this election by a lot. Like, look at these numbers. And these numbers, of course, can change. These numbers can change. It's right now, it's over a 5-point victory. But our details are just saying, yeah, our reported estimated margin of votes, that stopped. But it's a reported margin. Trump will win by plus 4 points. But yeah, I want to see basically if any stations have called, other stations have called Arizona. Let's see. Trump flips Arizona, sweeping battleground states. Okay, the Hill has called it. Who is winning Arizona? Okay, Newsweek, I don't know if they called it yet. But oh wait. Okay, they haven't called Arizona in Yahoo News. Has Yahoo called it? No, I think this is AP. This is the AP. Never mind. Yeah, and you'll see. Let's see, Arizona, Maricopa County. There, and this is 76% in. Yeah, I think it's over. And we already have the Wikipedia map up. That's pretty much saying, hey, it's probably going to look like something like this. Maybe the margins will thin out a little bit. But I doubt it's not going to change. But what do you guys think in regards to AZ? Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.